Hello grade 11s and welcome to this lesson on working with VAT or value added tax. Before we do some calculations, let's revise what we already know from previous grades. VAT is an indirect tax imposed by the South African Revenue Service on the consumption of goods and services in the country's economy. This means that a percentage of the cost of an item or service is added to the final price. At the time of this filming, VAT was set at 14%. VAT inclusive value is the value or price of an item or service that has the VAT amount already calculated into the price of the item or goods. When a retailer or service provider lists the price on an invoice or receipt before the VAT is added, we talk about the price being excluding VAT. All retailers are supposed to advertise their goods and services VAT inclusive. However, some retailers such as building supply stores list their prices as VAT exclusive. If they do this, they are required by law to clearly display that their prices exclude VAT. There are certain goods and services that are exempt from the payment of VAT. Some of these exempt items are bread, milk, fresh fruit and vegetables, rice, and some tinned fish. The rent of property, school fees, and the services of a creche for the care of children are all examples of services that are free of VAT. VAT is charged at each stage of the production and distribution process. This tax is destination-based, which means that only the consumption of goods and services in South Africa are taxed. VAT is also charged on the importation of goods into South Africa. By law, if a person or business has a turnover of more than 300,000 Rand a year, they need to register to be a VAT vendor. This means that they will have to charge VAT on the services or products that they offer and pay it over to SARS on a regular basis. The condition for this registration can be found on the SARS website. Late payment of VAT attracts a penalty of 10% of the outstanding tax amount. Interest is also charged on these amounts if paid late. The calculation of VAT on an item is a relatively simple calculation. Let's look at how to do it. We just need to multiply the item's price by 14 and divide by 100 to calculate the amount of VAT that must be added to the item to be sold. Once you have calculated the VAT amount, you now need to add it to the original price of the item to show the price that the customer must pay. Let's practice this method in an example. An eyeshadow costs 95 Rand and 74 cents before VAT. In other words, VAT exclusive. To calculate the VAT inclusive price, we do the following. 94,74 times 14 divided by 100 equals 13,2636. Rounded off to 2 decimal places, we get an answer of 13 Rand and 26 cents. Now let's add this amount charged for VAT to the original price. 13 Rand and 26 cents added to 94 Rand and 74 cents equals 108 Rand. This is the price of the eyeshadow with the VAT included. But what if we need to calculate the amount of VAT charged on a price which already includes VAT? Let's find out how to do that by looking at percentages. If we assume the price of an item before VAT is added equals 100% and the VAT that gets added equals 14%, we get a total of 114%. This is the percentage of the price inclusive of VAT. So to find the price before VAT is added, we multiply the price including VAT by 100 over 114. Let's use this method in an example. If a spanner costs 85 Rand at the shop, then the price before VAT is calculated like this. 85 multiplied by 100 over 114 equals 74,561 and so on. Rounded off to 2 decimal places, we get 74 Rand and 56 cents. Now let's use this new method to calculate the total price of an item including VAT if VAT has not yet been added. Be careful, the final price must be higher after we add VAT. So for this, we will multiply by 114 and then divide by 100. The VAT exclusive price of a knife is 135 Rand. Let's calculate what the price is with VAT. 135 times 114 over 100 equals the price of 153 Rand and 90 cents, which is the VAT inclusive price. This concludes the lesson on VAT and the related calculations. Thank you for joining us, grade 11s. Remember, the tasks for this section can be found in the VAT and UIF task video. You'll also be able to learn more about this section on our website, www.mindset.co.za/learn. Goodbye.